Hello, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Marquita here. Now, you probably saw me checking my mic. I actually do have a new microphone, so we'll see how this works. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy the sound quality on this as well. I broke the transmitter on my other one, so I had to buy a new one. So hopefully, this one works out great. I also have a new stand, so I have a little new setup. So hopefully, that will also be a plus as well. So I'm sitting in a different location than normal just because I recently did an arrow garden video. And as you can see, the arrow garden is behind me on the shelf back there. So I just sat in the same place that I was at when I did the content for that and decided to bring you guys this video. So, switch it up a little bit every now and then. So today I just want to talk about some new fragrances. Now, it's been a while since I've really talked about any new news, but I decided this weekend that I was going to try some of the new celebrity fragrances that are out. And I also took advantage of Ulta's beauty sale, semi-annual beauty sale that's happening right now, where they are putting items for 50% off every day. They have a different set of specials. So if you didn't know, now you know, and make sure that you check your Ulta.com or Ulta app for daily specials to see what's on sale. Also, don't forget about stores like Sephora, because when the stores compete, we all win. So what usually happens when Ulta has a 21 days of beauty or semi-annual sale or any kind of special where they mark down certain items 50% off, if Sephora carries those same items, they would typically mark them down for that day as well. So make sure that you check out Sephora if maybe you're more of a Sephora girly than Ulta girly, or if Ulta sold out but you still want that product at that price, check out Sephora. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. I have three fragrances that I want to share with you. And the first two are celebrity fragrances that have recently come out. And starting with the newest one, which is Kylie Jenner's Cosmic fragrance. So now this one has come out probably in the past, earlier this month. And it is available at Ulta Beauty. You can order it online. It's also available in store. I picked mine up in store, and I actually picked up the travel size because I was wanting to try it out. The travel size is reasonably priced. I think overall the line of perfumes are reasonably priced for Kylie's fragrance. And what I'm going to do is just tell you the notes in it first, and then I'll show you the bottle and kind of tell you my thoughts on it. So, Kylie's fragrance is called Cosmic, and the notes are top notes star jasmine, blood orange, middle notes of golden amber accord and red peony accord, and then the base is vanilla musk accord and cedar wood. Now, those are the notes in here, and I wanted to show you guys what the actual bottle looks like, because the bottle has kind of like a unique look to it as well. So this is the 1 ounce bottle that's $48. And again, the range goes up to a 3.3 ounce for $78. So you can choose your size. There's also a 1.6 ounce in the middle for $60. So not bad price at all. The shape is the same for all of them, just a little larger size of the bottle, but the same shape. And I think that's super cute. It also has a refill, a 5 ounce refill that you can purchase, and that is also $78. And this is what the refill looks like. So sustainable, we like that. Bottle design, I just want to note that because that is significant. It just says that it's designed to resemble an otherworldly, so kind of like a futuristic, whatever type piece of art. And the mesmerizing sculptural bottle is formed to fit perfectly in the palm of your hand. So that's the concept behind the shape, because it is a different shape. Honestly, I would buy it just for the bottle because it is cute. Um, and so now to the actual scent. Now this is just, like I said, the standard travel size, and it is a standard price. Like most travel sprays are about 20 to $30. And so this one being like 26, it falls right in line. So here it is. Cosmic by Kylie Jenner. And I personally love this scent. I would say it is a sweet floral. If you like sweet florals, you will like this one. You guys know jasmine is my favorite note, and literally every perfume I own has jasmine somewhere in the notes, and this one is no exception. This in the top notes as with the star jasmine. I will say that it is Definitely something, it has some longevity. It does not just fade away in like 20, 30 minutes. I actually wore it today. So if you saw the bottle, that's why it was looks like a little bit missing. It does come full. But I sprayed it on today and it's on my skin as well as on my shirt, and it's still kind of there. Like I would have to get up close at this point, but it's been on me for over 6 hours, and I can still get a little whiff. But again, I have to get up close at this point. So you're not gonna leave. It's a lighter scent. You're not gonna leave a trail necessarily with this particular scent, but it is something that I would say it's a little more than a skin scent. Typically, a skin scent is something that someone would have to be like right, in your personal space to smell it. So I'd say it's a little bit more than a skin scent, and so someone next to you could probably smell it, but it's not a super strong, like again, you're not going to leave a trail, or if you get in an elevator and get out, you're not going to leave it there. But it smells really good. It is very feminine. It's very light. It has the sweet, again, the sweetness and the florals, and they do come through. At least on me, I love the way it happened. Like when I sprayed it on, I immediately got like a good sweet, like the jasmine and all that came in. And then for a second, it kind of gave me an alcohol-y smell, and I got a little concerned because I was thinking, oh no, it's going to be like one of those cheaper perfumes where you get the scent, but then you also have that horrible like alcohol-y smell, and it kind of loses the notes. But it really, I think it was just adjusting. Once it adjusted to my body chemistry, the scent, the dry down was amazing. So I would definitely recommend giving it a try for sure, especially if you like sweet or sweet florals. If you like Ariana Grande's perfumes, things like that, you're gonna like this one. So I would recommend it for sure. And for 26 bucks is not a bad price to try it at, but mine had it in store, so you can definitely get a whiff of it in store before you buy it. Next up, the next celebrity perfume that we have is none other than Pink Friday 2 from Miss Nicki Minaj, who is actually on tour right now. So I have quite a few of Nicki's perfumes. I have the big bottles. Actually, I don't think I have a travel size of any of them. I have full size bottles of most of her perfumes I own. I own at least three. I have the original Pink Friday. I have Onika, and I think I can't remember what the second one is, but I definitely have those, but this is just a travel size because one thing about this particular fragrance is exclusive to JCPenney. I don't know how many people know about JCPenney like that, but JCPenney is the OG department store, okay? It is always on the verge of bankruptcy, closing, something, going out of business, something, and then it resurrects itself. So I call it like a phoenix of department stores because whoever is doing whatever on on their marketing in their corporate office or whatever, them people earn their money because JCPenney has been surviving. They are truly survivors, okay? So I gotta hand it to JCPenney, but she collabed with them. So if you want this fragrance, you will either have to go to a JCPenney store or order it online from jcpenney.com. And it is available online. The Barbs did what they're supposed to do, okay? Because from the time it dropped, this thing was out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. I was stalking this fragrance for so long, and that's part of the reason why I'm just now getting it is because it has been out of stock in both the full size and the travel size for the longest. And now you can find the travel size a little bit easier, but the full size stays out of stock a lot too. And even when I went in the store the other day, they only had the travel size in store. They were out of the full size. However, I just looked on jcp.com, and they do have the bottle available for shipping online. So her bottle is $59. So that's for the full size, and it's a 3.4 ounce. But let me get to and I'll show you exactly what it looks like here. There it is. And it's telling me that 40 just sold in the last 24 hours, and I can believe it because the Barbs, they're on it. And I love Nikki. She's a fellow Sagittarius, like the whole vibe. I'm Team Nikki always. But you can actually order it online for $59 if you want the 3.4 ounce. And again, we have the travel size here, which is what I have. The notes in this particular fragrance are top notes: nectarine. Nectarine, pineapple, solar blooms. The heart or the middle is orange flower petals, pink mimosa and damask rose, and then the base is amber, tonka bean, and sexy musk. This is a wonderful fragrance. I have just sprayed some on my elbow here, and it has dried down. It smells so familiar, but I don't know what it smells like. Not necessarily another fragrance, just the scent itself is very familiar. But I like it. I like the bottle. It's one of them thick. She thick. Okay. Pink Friday too. Now it just says Nicki's name on it. It doesn't say that it's Pink Friday too or anything like that on it. It just has Nicki Minaj. But it is on the box here. And I'm here for it. I haven't worn it yet to give a longevity test. So maybe for both Cosmic, I did wear that today. And like I said, I tested that one out. I'm happy with the longevity, especially for the price point. Same with Nikki's. I think her stuff is priced fairly for what it is. I don't think it's overly priced. But I do need to try it out for longevity purposes. So maybe I'll do that in the next couple of days and come back and report on that. But in terms of scent wise, I do like it. I saw some people say that it had an old lady scent. I don't know what's considered an old lady scent, but it doesn't smell like a grandma to me. But it does have kind of that powdery dry down with also like a little hint of sweetness. Like I get on initial spray the orange and all of that, but the dry down is a little different. So I can see where somebody might say it might be kind of grandma, but I'm not getting that. I get like the fruit, the orange petals, I think is what's coming through the most for me. So again, with all perfumes, it's based on your body chemistry and how everything mixes together. But for me, it's a yes, and I would say it's worth a try. And definitely, if you can get your hands on the travel size, if you're a fan of Pink Friday or any of her perfumes, this will probably be another one that you like. I think it is a little bit more grown and sexy compared to her other ones, which are definitely more sweet. But this one isn't as sweet as some of the other ones, but it's still a good fragrance. So I think this is the grown up Pink Friday, hence why it's Pink Friday 2.0. But I'd recommend it. And this one was also $22, I believe. Let me check. I actually have my receipt here. Yes, this one is $22. So again, average pricing. I think it's appropriate for what it is, and it's in the right price point. All right, and so the last perfume that I'm going to share is not actually a new perfume per se, but it is a new, I think it's the newest one in the line that they have. And it was part of Ulta's, this was the 1 day sale on Saturday. And so it was half off. So all the sizes. So this is the Idol Now by Lancome. I have every fragrance, I think, in this collection, in the Eat All collection at this point. So this finished off my collection. I did not have the Now, but I have the original. I have Eat All Aura. I have Eat All Nectar, and then there was Now, and so now I have this one. So and in this size, and I do have a couple of them in travel size as well, but I have all the bottles of this size for the entire collection. So I am happy to have that little collection. I love these bottles. I think they're so cute. But this one is the 0.8 ounce, and it is usually $65, but because it was on the Ulta, it was the daily deal for the semi-annual sale. It was $32.50. So I was able to cop this at half price, and I feel like almost all of the ones I own, I got on sale in some fashion. But again, this one is from Ulta. It's Lancome. If you weren't familiar with it, this line, the Eat All line, has been pretty popular. I will say, if you're asking in terms of favorites for that whole line, I think I like the original, and then from the original, which is just Eat All, and after Eat All, is Nectar. And I feel like it was evident from the sales that Nectar is probably the fan favorite in terms of the others that came after the original, because when I went on the Ulta website, the Nectar in this size was sold out completely, like everywhere at the stores and online. It was sold out. Whereas some of the other fragrances were still there. Now they did have the larger sizes, which were also half off as well. But yeah, Nectar was gone, and I feel like I've seen so many people say when people ask like, "Oh, what's your favorite one?" and blah blah. A lot of people say like the original and then Nectar, and that would be my lineup as well. Now this one is a little bit different. Um, Eat All Now. I I actually just mailed it in store because I was just gonna buy it because I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna finish out this collection and that's gonna be that. But I actually did like it. And so I mean I wouldn't have bought it if I really hated it. So I actually did like it more than I thought I would, or I just didn't know because I couldn't remember what it smelled like. I think I had smelled it before in store, but I just don't remember what it was like. Love these bottles. And I'm just pulling up the notes for you guys. All right, so this one identifies in the floral family. Again, these bottles are so amazing. I love them. And they're so slim. These are great. You can see from the side like how slim they are. And you can put these, they're made where you can like slip it in your back pocket, like if you're wearing jeans or something. Even in a bag and a purse, it doesn't take up a lot of space. But I love these for that. So the notes, the top note is rose, the middle note is orchard, and the base note is vanilla bourbon infusion. So I want to say that this one has the specialness to it is that it says here it's the use of upcycled rose safely extracted from Malaysian orchid or cord and sustainably sourced vanilla infused with repurposed biotech vanillin. So Eat All Now inspires the future of bold perfumery backed by science innovation. So this one's a little bit different. It's a little spicy. But I definitely like this one, and it's described as an unapologetic scent that encapsulates the strength of a generation whose time to create change is now or never. So, hence the name of this one being Now. It's a strong woman, essentially, like a badass, strong woman. And that's what that whole line kind of represents. And so the scents are supposed to kind of give you that, like, I am woman, hear me roar type thing, but also with that feminine touch. So I love personally the whole line. Like I said, I like all of them. Honestly, the Aura one is probably my Eat All Aura. Aura is probably my least favorite of the line. And that's surprising because it does have jasmine notes in it too. But my favorite definitely goes to Nectar, along with the original. And so that's how I would rate them so far. So I'm gonna put the Now over here so I can just get a refresher on the scent for you guys. But these, I can say that all of my Idol perfumes, when you're talking about longevity, they definitely say there, and they do. I think they do give a little. You're not gonna leave a huge trail, but definitely will leave like somebody next to you will smell you, which is nice. In this one, it takes a second to dry down, but you do get the vanilla. You get like the traditional Eat All Aura. Like if you're familiar with that scent, like I feel like that comes through first, like what you know, and then it kind of hits you with that little curveball of the new whatever they've done with the vanilla. And y'all know I'm not like a huge vanilla girly, but as this dries down, and I found this with all the Eat All perfumes, like they really need to dry down for you to really get that full scent. So it's one of those things that when you first spray it, you may or may not feel some kind of way about it, but you really need to let this one sit on your skin because when it dries down, baby, that thing is divine. So all of these are things that I recommend. Like I said, I have some variant of most of them in my fragrance collection already, and they're all good new additions that I can't wait to wear. I think all of these will be great summer scents, spring and summer scents, because they are lighter and they carry those sweet florals with them. So I think that any of these will be great going into spring and summer. So let me know if you guys have tried any of these. Again, we had Idol Lancome Idol Now. We had Nicki Minaj's new Pink Friday 2. And then we had Kylie Jenner's Cosmic. So let me know if you've tried any of those and what your thoughts are on them. And also let me know if maybe you're now considering them now that you've been seeing reviews, not just mine, but maybe if you've seen or heard things about them. So just let me know how you feel about them, thoughts on them. Yeah, share them in the comments. So thank you so much for watching. And also one other question, now that we are going in spring and summer, and I know some people change up their scents or things that they wear for those particular months because they want, because of the scents, how strong things are and whatnot. So let me know, do you have any favorite spring summer scents that you go to, that you just pull out only for those seasons? So let me know, what are some spring and summer scents that you like? Put that in the comments down below, and also your thoughts on these 3 that we talked about today. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to hit that like button, that thumbs up, and make sure that you subscribe. See you next time.